right. So, The Witcher Wild Hunt 3. I tried playing this on the Xbox One, years ago. Around maybe a year, it might have been a year or two after it came out. This game is kind of old at this point. I started playing it and I played it maybe an hour. And I don't remember why, but for something about it I didn't like. And I never played it again. Got my camera off. I think I'm going to start leaving that off for campaign games because people aren't trying to watch me. And also, I just got out of the shower and didn't feel like putting a shirt on. And so nobody wants to see my titties. But that being said, my taste in games and play styles has changed a lot since then. Since I played The Witcher the first time, and I didn't play more than an hour, I don't think. So I figured it was in the PlayStation Store, or it was in the PS Plus. It's included with the subscription I have, whatever it is. So figured I'd download it, give it another shot, and here we are. And hopefully I don't hate it again. If I do, I'll just delete the stream off my YouTube, or maybe I'll just leave it, so I can remember why I hated it. But let's get started. Now we're gonna have to get this set up because this is my first time playing. That looks good. Move the slide until the image is barely visible. You go there, it's completely invisible. So when they say barely visible, I wonder, do they mean like the first glimpse of it I can see? That's what I think they mean. But I always go up a little higher because the image is not getting any more visible. It's the background that's getting more visible here. I always go up a little higher because I like the dark scenes. I like to actually be able to see. So we'll go right there. This game automatically saves your progress. Do not turn off your PS5 console when this icon is displayed.
I see you gather before me. Hungry.
I don't remember anything about the little bit I played, though.
Clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
To be honest, that feels a little generic. But on we go. Graphic modes. Explore the continent using 2 graphical rendering options. Switch between quality modes, top visual fidelity, and the butter smooth 60 FPS performance mode. I'll have a brother play better, so we're going to go with that. Experience brand new quests as well as armor, weapons, and alternate outfits inspired by Netflix's The Witcher series. Interesting. Obviously that didn't exist yet, and I've not watched the show. Obviously that didn't exist yet when I tried to play this the first time. So, plus discover extra in-game goodies with my rewards. A thank you for supporting our work. Photo mode, not worried about it. Cross progression. Start your journey in one place, then pick it up in another. No portals necessary. Okay. Integrated mods. We fully integrated some incredible community-made mods into the game, including 4K textures and models, highly detailed monsters, and more. Okay. Controls. Enjoy new quality of life improvements. These include dynamic UI customization, faster sign casting, and alternate default camera, as well as other tweaks to provide a smoother, more modernized. Okay. Hey, to make Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt in our future game as good as possible, we'd like to ask your permission to collect and process. Sure, that's fine. I don't think I have rewards, so you have to register. In-game rewards, bonus goodies, and other surprises. Should I do that? We'll do that really quick. Let's sign up for that. Let's get as much free stuff as we can get. So one of these expansion packs, do you have to pay for it? Let's see. Alright, so we're doing that. This is available now. I don't know. Maybe I have to beat the game first to do it. Getting signed into Sony. Trying to. I don't know my PlayStation password. So I'm gonna have to reset all this stuff real quick. Sorry. If anybody's, I feel like some people might watch my gameplay on these later. If anybody's watching this, probably fast forward 2 or 3 minutes from here while I'm resetting my password, because nobody's watching me live. You can count on that. Thinking about going back to Twitch, maybe. To sign up for this. CD Projekt account, CD Projekt Red account. They emailed me a passcode. Let me check my spam because it's not in my inbox. There it goes. Submit code. Okay, so they have been linked. Go to my rewards now. Alright, so if you fast forwarded to 2 or 3 minutes, then you're here looking at my rewards that I just got for linking, for creating a CD Projekt Red account, I guess, and then linking it to PlayStation. To claim the 1,000 Flowers armor and sword sets from Dol Blathanna, visit Yennefer's quarters at the Royal Palace in Vizima. So we got a sword of 1,000 Flowers, which I guess I don't have yet. Ideal blade for solving problems old and new. Some armor, some boots. So this 1,000 Flowers you get from Yennefer's quarters. White Widow of Valley of the Flowers. Whoever said Monster Slayer was an unfashionable profession. Some trousers and gauntlets. Okay. So the 1,000 Flowers, or is that all of this stuff? I guess I have to go claim all of this stuff from her place. I guess they don't want you to start it. Let's see. Just gonna read through the options. Obviously I don't have New Game Plus because I haven't beat it yet. But start a new game of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with any installed expansions included. Main storyline quests for the Witcher are disabled. So that's just, okay, that's just the... So how do I get the DLC though? Alright, so I'm gonna go look and see if I can look in the store without closing out of the game and just see if the DLC is free. If it is, I will go ahead and get that really quickly. I don't know if it is yet, but there are some free things. Like armor sets and stuff, so we're gonna get all this stuff. This stuff should download really quickly. But again, if you're watching this and in the future and you want to skip while I'm downloading this free crap, then maybe go 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes ahead maybe. Gonna depend on if they have the actual DLC, because it might take a little bit longer than just these armor sets to download. Beard and hairstyle set. This is all this is mostly cosmetics, but it looked like there was like some armor and stuff. That might help me. Finisher animations, okay. Anything to add to the game is cool. Oh, I'm gonna view all. There's quite a bit. There should just be a button for install all. These are just add-ons though. What are the... Language pack, I don't need that. All Hearts of Stone. The 2 DLC are unavailable, it says. Oh, it's for PS4 version, never mind. So I can pay $2.99 and then $5.99 for the DLC. So I may do that in the future if I like the game. If I go on to beat the game, I may do it. But I'm going to. There's a new quest though that is free. Wait, are these all just for the PS4 version? I think they are. I just installed a bunch of PS4 stuff for the PS4 version. I'm on the PS5 version. So I guess that stuff won't be in here, or if it is, it may have already been included because it is. The PS5 version may already include that. So I'll go delete that later. All right, so the DLC will cost me $10. So if I beat the game, then I will go get the DLC. But as of right now, I'm gonna go to fresh start. I'm gonna start here at the bottom because I always go to the easiest one when I want the story. But Death March mode, you're truly insane and loving it. I'm sure there are people who are beasts at it and they probably think it's still too easy, which is why I don't want to play any Souls type game. I wanted to play Elden Ring. I thought it looked so cool, but then I found out what Souls games were, and they don't have difficulty modes. And I want the story. I don't want a challenge. When I'm playing story mode, I want to relax. If I want to cuss out the game, then I'll go play Fortnite. Same thing with what's it called? Black Myth, Wukong, or whatever it's called. That looks super cool. I would love to play it, but it's the same thing. There's no difficulty setting. And they'd sell so many more games if they did it, but I mean, I get it. You know, from their perspective, it's their craft, and this is what they want it to be. So, good for them. But because of that, I'll never play either one of those games, probably. Anyway, Blood and Broken Bones. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. I probably could survive that, dying a few times here and there. Story and Sword. That's like normal difficulty. You're happy to be challenged. And just the story, I don't want it to be difficult. We're going to put tutorials on. Simulate Witcher 2 save. I don't have a Witcher 2 save, so I guess they're going to simulate that I have some history. Maybe it's just random. They're showing me something that I did in Witcher 2, which is fine because I've never played any of the other Witchers. That would give me some backstory at least, maybe. Guess that's what's going on here. I'm not sure what this is showing me is from Witcher 2, or if this is just the opening of this game. I don't know. While we're looking for her, I don't know, was that Yennefer, or? I know Yennefer is a character. I don't even know the main character's name that I'm playing as, but I just know Yennefer. Alright, so right now I'm at a loss for what's going on, but I guess I'm gonna finally get to play. There's no dialogue in that. Okay, this man trying to whip it out right here on the stream. Why every game I play got some naked man up here trying to get me kicked off YouTube? No, that thing about to bite your ding-a-ling off. Oh my god. How you didn't hear that? I think you're supposed to be some kind of warrior.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Okay, now here comes some booty cheeks out.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Got all these dudes supposed to be like beasts, like main video game characters. They got all these scars all over them, bro. It doesn't seem like they lost in fights. Or was it just supposed to show that they endured, you know?
So,
that they aren't the perfect warrior, but they just don't quit.
Later.
Now they done zoomed in on the butt cheeks. This opening scene sure is taking a long time. I'm getting kicked off YouTube, but it's coming. I can move. This tutorial will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about the world, lore, and gameplay mechanics to disable regular options. Okay, new quest, Kaer Morhen. Use your Witcher senses to find the bedroom door. Alright, main map. Kind of don't like the way the camera works, to where I have to move the camera every time I move.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
This feels a lot like a PC game. We're gonna see. I'm not worried about that. I want to... What's the other camera option? This is combat camera distance. It's just distance on the camera. That's not... I'm not sure what enemy upscaling does. Gwent. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna put that on easy too. Tried to hide that from me. Alright. We'll figure this stuff out as we go, I guess.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Thought this was where I kept my stuff that I unlocked. Okay, wait, I extinguished it and then it continued to burn. That was weird. Then the light went out. Alright.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Thought that maybe I'd find
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
trying to find where I can get the outfit, bro. Said I get it from her quarters. Is this not her quarters? Over here with a G-string on. I was 30 years ago, 30,000 years ago.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
This voice does not fit this character. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever. Why can't I run? I can do that.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
He's just talking to himself.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Al-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Sorry, I'm trying to do something. All right. Yep.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Don't bother me, Geralt. I'll trip and fall.
Don't think I was supposed to get back here.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an Al-Ghul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
I don't remember doing any of this when I played before.
What do you think? Should we start by
Like
reviewing
I said,
the fundamentals
like
or
I did
go
a lot
right
on
to
it,
free
but-
training?
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
select or deselect the target when it's actually don't have to select the target during combat or doing so it can help you focus on specific.
Bad idea.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Take that!
Dodge.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Come on, at them! Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
What am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
And one.
Come on!
Take that! Slice your jugular.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen. Damn it! What the blazes are you doing? Ciri, Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly. See? If not for the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on! Hear that, Ciri? Time for Axii. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axii can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
This'll be quick and painful.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Shut up and fight.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Oh, it was just a dream, okay.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me...
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
Let's go! War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms don't.
All right.
Temeria and Aedirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Run, Roach.
We going? Help me! Help!
What is this? A griffin or something?
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use a few crowns.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from the cellar.
Let's go. Come on. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Right next to the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
I feel like I do remember going to an inn. This feels a little familiar.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you? Something to wet your tongue?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Well, I guess Gwent is a game you can play.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here, Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions! Teams! Suits! Similar to club... What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done. Well, it's not a game for everyone. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt...
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Ah, you return.
Let's play this game of yours.
An interesting rat.
Something else you'll be needing.
Got anything interesting under the cap?
Depends what you're after. Have a look.
Farewell.
Ah, you return. Shall I deal?
Let's play this game.
interesting.
Let's play this game of...
interesting round. If you desire a rematch.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Alright, I'm gonna chill here for a second, because I'm kind of starving to death, and I'll be right back. I'm back with a miniature Slim Jim and a fake Nutri-Grain bar. Breakfast of Champions.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name?
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gone to road demon, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck! There's one! What the fuck? You're dead!
Gran told me about Smith's boy. The lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby, started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Oh, so I thought it was some drowner that had sapped on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Making me a slingshot. I'm gonna hunt vampires.
Goidemar, would you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now.
May the sun shine upon you.
D-E-R-B-A-N, not Goidemar.
But, what do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutty. What kind of name is that anyway? Durban.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Good day to you,
By
good
my
day.
leave, Master Durban. May the Gold Sun guide you, far away from my land.
South of the Yaruga, and bring in Nilfgaardians to farm our land.
By
Any
all
tidings from
gods.
Vizima? Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Shit in a blowhole.
Alright, I do feel like I got to this. I do vaguely remember this. I got over here, then I fought somebody. This is where I quit. It was something attacked me and it kept killing me. And like I couldn't do anything about it. So I quit the game.
Damnation!
Alright, roll.
Move it!
place of power. It's gotta be.
Childless in the flower of his youth, stricken by apoplexy while hunting. May Melitele forgive him for his sins against nature and its laws. Okay, it seems I cannot go in there. Yet, anyway. Not sure. I don't like games where you gotta do all this crap. Too much crafting and stuff for me.
That's it, Roach.
Why are these flowers got red everywhere? What are these? Those, but I can't take whatever this is here.
Go, go.
I don't suppose I necessarily need to follow the road, do I?
Run, Roach.
I will give you such a lash.
That's it, Roach.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Saar Gwynleve is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing.
To the tower. Go.
Coltais Griffin is anval.
Ep Lurp.
Ned. Ebstreda. Asanden Kalar.
Es diese Verlese. Nord est Ufheiden. Enveras. Es we must requisition a share of your harvest.
Aye, Your Excellency.
I know there is little left in your granaries. But soldiers are meant to. How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt Jagd.
Gloire en Kazer!
Giddy up.
Whoa! Master Witcher!
Go. What happened?
Monsters from the swamp. Folk said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened? And how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck. Devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you? I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
Witcher senses.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. Carts riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. Carts riddled with arrows. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver, with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps, and never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking any other suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar. Gotta get him out of here. Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Gearmer. Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine. Our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us. You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
You can go, but I'm keeping the medicine. Nilfgaard will find you and kill you anyways. Why should it go to waste?
Take it, and choke on it.
I still don't know what I'm doing as far as...
Let's go! Not so fast, Roach.
Let it rain. Wash the blood from the fields.
Bad time?
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the... Red Bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her Swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emhyr cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right.
What now?
I'm just trying to say, hey man, golly, you bastard.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Islov just left home.
I blame me for scaring him off.
Hear that? Wolves? No, wild dogs.
Yes, more dangerous than wolves.
Dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You were Witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now?
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gone too late. Attacked another one. Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before. Well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. Talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse.
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Feels like you're running a big circle. We're gonna go straight this way.
'Twas here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Ground's black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Many sound effects. Okay, footsteps.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably. Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least.
That's why I left. They destroyed. Oh, they didn't kill the Griffin's husband.
Female.
Or wife, I guess.
Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
It's too much work, man.
Burned. Only a human could do this.
Like having to craft all that crap, I think that's why I end up do all these potions and bull crap. I don't want to do potions.
Slower.
Out of here. Bet I can't even anything. After I get these flowers, I'll probably have to fight somebody for them, I'm sure. But after I get these flowers, I'm gonna end this stream. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm tired. I don't know. It's hitting crazy buttons. You need to cross, but there's a bridge here, so.
Move it.
Okay, so under the door, it's not cut the wall from picking up a gust wind. Pick them up.
Should talk to Vesemir.
Back to our horse. Option. Where do you go? Oh, save. Alright, so we saved the game. We have streamed here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. That's a decent stream, especially to start off. So we're going to end the stream there right at 2:12.